Yeah, guys, I did it again. I've got another big, massive load of ladies' clothing, cheap ladies' clothing, large sizes that I need to work through, photograph, and when I will go back to Poland, I will be listing it for the next coming months. Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Polish Pete, eBay reseller based in UK. I buy cheap ladies clothing in bulk and I sell them individually on eBay for profit. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I did it again. I've bought myself plenty of stock and I need to work it out. I need to go through it, photograph it, pack it, put it into the storage, and then when I'm in Poland, I will be listing it. So I'll show you what I've got so far. I still need to pick up 11 bags, 25 kilo each, from my supplier in Manchester. I'm gonna pick it up either tomorrow, which is Wednesday, or day after tomorrow, which is Thursday. Yeah, I'm still waiting for the confirmation from the guy that I can come, on which day I can come, basically. Now I'm gonna show you what I've got so far and how much I've paid for it. So this lot, those transparent bags, these are 5 bags of 25 kilo each. That is a leftover from the previous lot that I've done previously when I was in the UK. This slot has already paid for itself and it's making money since middle of February. So these guys I consider free merchandise because the lot has paid for itself, including those. So yeah, so these are basically free. So these will go to this slot as a free stock. These boxes, these brown boxes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes, I believe it's here. I can't remember how much I have paid for them. I will try to recover this price from my notes and I'm gonna put it on the screen right now. And this is a buyout from a reseller who is emigrating, going out of UK, and folded down the business, and I have bought this from this person. I haven't seen it yet. I didn't open any boxes yet. My wife has opened one box, had a quick look, and that's it. So yeah, this is to do as well. All that washing, white stuff here, and these bags and those blue bags there, and here as well. This needs to be washed. So hopefully I'm gonna get probably 200-300 items out of that wash as well. So that washing, I consider it as a free stock because every time I get a job lot, I make the photos, I discard everything that has a stain, and I don't count them when I do my kind of how much I've paid for the lot. You know, say there was 50 items in the lot and I discarded 3, so I'm counting that lot as 47. This much I have paid divided by 47, this much I have paid for an item. So all those items discarded are basically binnable if I manage to wash them, and if those stains will pick up, then I basically have a free item. And I need to, like I've said, I need to collect 11 bags of 25 kilos. These I will pay, well, I have already paid £1,215, something like that, £1,215. I'll try to put it on the screen. These were £4.50 a kilo. The price went up by 50 pence, which is a shame, but it is what it is. Everything is going up except prices on eBay. So 4,550 per kilo I have paid. And obviously I'll probably have to include 20 pounds for diesel to get there and back. It's about 40 minutes drive, maybe 45 one way and then 45 back. I should make it within 2 hours round trip, including loading and unloading. And maybe 2.5 because I have to pull the seats out of the car to fit it all. Basically, I've ordered 11 bags because that's how many bags I can fit into the car in one go. Yeah. So guys, I have picked up yesterday the load that I have ordered when I was still in Poland. These are 11 bags of ladies clothing, large sizes, 14 and above. 11 bags, each bag is 25 kilo. I'll put the price on the screen. Also, you have to include diesel, about 25 pounds for diesel, not much, not more than that. When I was picking up my bulk stock from Manchester, I also visited two charity shops that do everything for £1, and I've bought them. I believe there is 58. I'll double check it and put it on the screen. Yeah, so I will include that in the haul that I'm working on at this point when I'm here in this stay in UK, and I'll add up the cost to the total cost as well. So I've visited some charity shops again. I've got 6 bags for life basically. There you go, 5 bags and some loose one. I'll try to put number of items and cost on the screen now, so I'm gonna include that in my load that I'm doing this time in UK as well. So I've been to some charity shops with my wife. We've bought we had only 4 hours, out of which 2 hours was driving really. So we've bought about 100 items. I'm gonna count them and I'm gonna put the cost and how many items is there on the screen, and I'm gonna show you in a moment what I have bought. I'm gonna include those in what I'm doing now, and we're gonna make it a part of this load, big massive load of clothing that I'm doing. So guys, I'm back in Poland again. It's June already, and I'm already listing all those items that I have photographed when I was in UK. So altogether I have photographed 1,898 items, which is not good result. I've done substantially more. Previous time I was in UK, I believe 2,300 or something like that. I think it was in November. So I hoped that with longer days, more light, I will do better. I was hoping to hit about 2,500, but first of all, I didn't have that many items, and I went to charity shops as well, and I had to do few other things here and there that took some time, and I was washing all those clothing that took some time as well. And also I couldn't get up to speed with photographing. I didn't feel very well throughout entire stay in UK. I kind of felt very tired. I don't know, I believe it's called aging, because it didn't stop. I still feel very tired. Nevertheless, almost 1,900 items is still my second best result in 4 weeks of photographing. Yeah. So how much have I paid for entire lot for those 1,900 items? The lot from Manchester the bulk load, the big load, those clear bags, 25 kilo bags. This has costed me 1,215 pounds plus 25 pounds for diesel. And I had to take a loan, 1,000 pounds loan, to pay for it. And I had to pay for it in March. And the cost of loan, because I have to order it in advance and pay in advance. The cost of the loan was 40 pounds, 39.99 or 39.90, something like that, or 39, I can't remember, 40 pounds. And the interests up until the end of May were 45 pounds. And I had to pay it, like I said, from March, because I had to take that loan in March. The lot from the reseller that I have bought, those brown carton boxes. This was altogether, including delivery, 450 pounds. After discarding few defected items and items that needed to be washed, it worked out at about £1.20 per item, so half decent. All the charity shop items have costed me 177 pounds, and we have to add about 20 pounds for petrol on my second visit, because the first visit was when I was picking up that big load from Manchester, so I kind of did it on my way there. Some of those items will be winter items, which I have put aside to photograph during my next visit home. Then I have spent 57 pounds on 2,000 poly mailers to pack them in, and I've spent 15 pounds for washing detergent, stain remover and softener, and I've used about half of it, so another half left and can be used next time. So for entire lot of 1,989 items that are ready to be listed, I have paid in total 2,002 pounds, which works out £1 and some change per item. Obviously, there will be more interests to pay on the loan before I will be able to pay it back in full. As the last time, the loan is constructed the way that whatever I'm able to pay back will lower my monthly interests. And that loan, that new loan, has been added to leftover of my previous loan for the previous lot, and it's all calculated all together, so it's hard for me to figure out exact number for the interest, so I'm using a ballpark number because I can't really work it out to the last penny. Well, I could write some few formulas in Excel and work it out, but to be fair, I'm not bothered. Yeah. So for this exact £1,000 that I have taken the loan, it should be more or less 17 pounds a month. 17 pounds a month, more or less. Yeah. Unless I will start to repay something, because let's say I repay £100, it won't drop down to 900, because that £100 will be split before the leftover of the last loan and then for this loan, so I can't work it out really to the last penny. Now, to make things clear, I have set aside a significant number of knitwear and coats that I haven't photographed, that came in this lot, but I haven't photographed them. I will do them next time I'm in UK, and I will count them as zero towards the next load, as zero costs, because I've included all that cost in this load here and now. Yeah, I've paid for those items and I'm working out with this money that I have spent it. So what do I expect from this load? I'm recording this part of the video in the middle of June, and so far I have sold about a dozen of items, so there was really no point to calculate how much have I taken, how much was eBay fees, how much I've spent on the postage. I will include that in the July update, and I will give you a total for June and for that couple of weeks when I already sold something now. That will come in July, in the July update. So I expect to have everything listed by the end of July. At this point, I've got about 1400 left to list. I would like to get my money back by the end of the August, the latest, preferably by the middle of August, maybe even by the end of July, but I don't think it's possible. But end of August, it's possible, but we will see how this will pan out. At that point, when everything is paid for, I've got my money back, I should have, and I expect to have, more or less 1500 items or 1400 items left to be sold, and that will be profit, all profit after eBay fees and postage. It will be all profit. So I estimate that the profit before tax for this whole lot will be sitting around 8,500 and 9,000 pounds, which is not too shabby for a 1 month of full-time photographing and about 10 weeks of part-time listing. If you want to know how this has panned out, you will need to subscribe to the channel and wait for monthly updates. I hope that in September I will be able to give you the last update on this lot, the August update, and I will be able to announce you that from this point it's all gravy. I'm on the gravy train. The lot has paid for itself and I'm making profit. And that's it really, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please don't forget to click that like button. If you wish to support the channel further, consider subscribing if you haven't done so yet. I'll see you next time in my next video. Have a great time. God bless you all, and bye bye.